Have you ever wondered what you should eat pre and post workout? Stay tuned for the answer. What's up, everybody? Brian Felix here, your source for mesomorph bodybuilding routines and tips. And today I'm bringing you guys another video, another banger. I'm answering you guys' questions, right? So most of you guys ask me, Brian, what can I eat pre and post workout, right? And the answer to that is simple. I always say things are simple because they are to me, but they might not be to you guys. So I need to understand that. Anyways, pre-workout, right? When you looking to go to the gym, you want to eat 1 to 2 hours before you go to the gym, right? And this is when you want to get your carbs in. You could either choose to eat some protein, whatever it is that you want to eat. But what I recommend you guys do is that you eat some high glycemic carbs, right? What that essentially is just foods with high glycemic, right? You can look this up on Google and find out what foods that you like, I'll lift it right here, high glycemic. And you can just look up the foods, the carbs that benefit you, that you like, So you want to make sure that you're enjoying it. So some example of high glycemic carbs are simply like pretzels, French fries, bagels, which is what I recommend. I always eat a bagel before I go to the gym, 1 to 2 hours before. And what else can I say? Potatoes, mashed potatoes, baked potatoes. There's tons and tons of foods. I don't know all of them from the top of my head, but I know a few, and I did just mention them. So if you guys are like, what is high glycemic? What foods are high glycemic? Well, to answer your question, high glycemic means basically that if you take a high glycemic carb along with a free form of amino acids, which is essentially like glutamine, creatine, something that's free form, free form of amino acids, it's beneficial to you because you're optimized, and it's proven by science. It's proven by science, not by Brian Felix. It's proven by science that you are most likely going to make more gains and build more muscle if you do this, right? If you take a high glycemic carbs like a bagel, Cheerios, mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, French fries, anything like that, before your workout, 1 to 2 hours before your workout, you are proven by scientists, I'm telling you guys, by scientists, not by Brian Felix. Scientists have proven that you are most likely to build more muscle in the gym, right? So this is why I recommend you eat a high glycemic carb. Don't just look at carbs just because they're carbs, right? There's different types of carbs, right? So high glycemic is what you should be eating, what you should be looking to eat before your workout. And now, like I mentioned, 1 to 2 hours before your workout. Don't take it 30 minutes before. Take it 1 to 2 hours before, so your body digests it, and you are most likely going to build more muscle, right? So this is an example of a pre-workout meal that I would take. So it would look like this. It would look something like this. So I'll take a bagel, right? A plain bagel. You could even be fancy with it. Who gives a damn? It's a bagel. But a plain bagel, I usually add some kind of cheese, some kind of cheese on it. Whether it's cream cheese, cottage cheese, whatever it is, just some type of flavor to it. I don't want to just eat a plain bagel because that's no fun. So I'll eat a bagel, boom, eat a bagel, and then I'll take a free form of amino acids, right? Which is essentially like a glutamine, right? And I think I have a glutamine here. Let me show you guys. I think I have a glutamine here that I can show you guys. So you can either choose to take a glutamine, which is this right here, glutamine right here, or you could choose to take a creatine, right, along with your pre-workout meal. So you could choose to eat your pre-workout meal with either creatine or glutamine. I'll have those two products linked down below if you do want to check them out, because they're fairly cheap, really cheap. They're under like 25, 20 bucks. They're under that. So if you can't afford that, then you're not serious about your gains. You need to invest in yourself. But that's what I recommend for a pre-workout. That's my pre-workout meal: a bagel along with some glutamine or some creatine, 1 to 2 hours before, and then 30 minutes before, or maybe even like 45 minutes before my workout, I'll go ahead and take my pre-workout. So that's what I'll take as my pre-workout meal. So now we're gonna go into the post-workout meal, right? All right, so post-workout meal, right? It's as simple as the pre-workout meal, right? Except by this time, you're already sweating, you already like got out the gym, you're feeling good, you got a good pump, you got a good arm pump, you know. And by this time, you should be eating some kind of carbs, right? You want to feed your body carbs and also feed it some protein, right? So what I recommend you do is simply just take a protein shake an hour to 2 hours after your workout. Don't take it immediately because, I don't know, just there's no anabolic window like the people say there is, you know, like there's proven or sign, whatever, you know, or there's proven, you know, people saying that you need to take your pre-workout, your protein shake 30 minutes to an hour after. That doesn't really, you know, apply. You know, that doesn't apply. The real honesty answer is that you gotta have 48 hours, right? 48 hours to be able to consume your protein, your carbs. So you're good. You're good. Don't stress it out. Because I used to be that way. I used to run all the way home like, I need to go home. I need to go home. I need to get my protein in. And that doesn't matter. And I learned that over time. So some things you can eat post-workout would be like eggs, lean beef, avocados. And what I always do is I just eat some rice with some beans and some chicken. And thanks to my aunt, because she cooks that for me. But that's what I always eat. Some chicken, rice, beans. And you could add avocados, eggs, lean beef, you know, whatever it is that you like, you know. Do your research, study a little bit, and you'll make gains, you know. Have a protein shake, post-workout meal, whatever it is that you like. I have a list down below. I put a list, ebook, or not an ebook, a PDF down below where you can download like my meal plan and some list of foods, a list of snacks that you can download. It's totally free, just to give you guys some insights, some more examples. You know, I have a link down below. So if you want to, check that out. So this is gonna conclude the video. I hope you guys found some value, found some knowledge in this. Hope I taught you something today, because that's the ultimate goal. So thank you guys for watching the video. I do appreciate it. See you guys in the next video.
Upset, 100,000 on my head is disrespect. So offended that I had to double check.